very privileged to have a doctor who served as a missionary in Thailand come to our church and share his story with us, which is really God's story. He said in Thailand, Jai is the word for heart. For people who are kind, considerate, and compassionate, Jai D is what you are called. For people who are evil and mean, Jai Dam is what you are called. And for people who are narrow-minded, Jai Keep is what the Thailand people would call you. The Pharisees of Jesus' day would fit the bill for Jai Keep. The Thailand people believe that the condition of your heart determines how people view you, how kind you are, your emotions, and your thinking. Do you agree with this? Please support your answer. Now, the doctor took his family to Thailand on a mission to rescue young women and rehabilitate them who were caught up in the sex trade. They were making good progress. However, the home that they were allotted to stay in was infested with bed bugs. I didn't know what they were. They bite humans and babies in particular. Their baby was not sleeping well, and in the morning they found blood in the sheets. And when they looked at their baby's hands and arms, she was covered in bites. Oh no, what are we going to do? We feel we're making progress here, but we have to watch out for our baby. In their human efforts, they try to eradicate them by throwing boiling water in all the cracks and crevices, but to no avail. Every morning, more bites and more blood. In desperation, they get down on their hands and knees and prayed, what seemed for hours. And then the mother or his wife got up and she opened the door, and in marched a vast army of ants. Oh no, she screamed. Now we have ants, as well as the bed bugs. Her husband said, don't try to kill them. Let's watch and see. It may have been hours later, the ants emerged with a carcass of bed bugs on their backs. And he was very pleased to say that not only did that get rid of them that day, but they never returned. They got back down on their hands and knees and praised God for answered prayer. And their daughter calls these scars on her hands her God tattoos. When they look upon them, they remember how God rescued them in their time of need. Their daughter was involved in another rescue. She talked her parents into supporting this little Burmese boy who had been abandoned by his parents. And they didn't know how instrumental his learning English and being able to speak Thai, the Thailand language as well, would be, but it had a lot to do with the rescue of these 11 soccer boys and their coach that were entrapped in a cave in Thailand. You would have seen the TV coverage. I'm not putting down the heroics of all the rescuers, but it did help that they were able to communicate with those below. And this little boy was the interpreter. God always answers the prayers of his children. He doesn't always answer them immediately. He answers them in his timing. But this is proof. In the 21st century, God is still answering prayers. In the song Reckless Love, I'll read a few of the verses. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life on me. You have been so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. It chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it. I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Jesus shared a parable or a story with a moral involved. It can be found in Luke chapter 15 verses 3 to 7. I will paraphrase. If you have 100 sheep and one gets lost, won't you leave the 99 in search of the one that is lost? And when you find it, won't you rejoice and put it on your shoulder and bring it home and invite your friends and neighbors and family to celebrate with you? Jesus also shares that there is rejoicing in heaven when one sinner turns to God. My prayer is that this rejoicing in heaven will be never ending. Thank you for joining me today. Cheers for now. Until we meet again, have a groovy day.